Hello, my name is Dr. Apollo. So here again, we'll be continuing our session. We are now on the third unit, which is communication. Communication is a key role in management. Has a key role in management because for all we know, management is simply a communication. Everything management doing is about communication. So let's delve into a communication. By the way, let me show you our syllabus. So this is our new subject, the third unit, communication in business. So we'll be discussing concept of communication, the topic, communication as a process, upward, downward, lateral, and vertical. Okay, and then these are all our succeeding topic. It's very short, no? Unlike before, no? Very short. So let's dive in. So communication, this is the model of communication. There's a source. I'm the one talking, so that is the source, no? And then that will be sent to the sender. The sender is the modulator. Yeah, modem. This is electronic communication. So that transmit my human voice to electrical signal so that it will pass through the medium. The medium can be in a form of air, no? That is the channel. It can be wire, no? But in a conventional communication, these are the air, no? When I speak in a microphone, it will be encode and then amplify and then go to the medium, and then the receiver is just the people there, no? Receiver, and then they will listen. Okay, but in the modern communication, we have this medium, then receiver. Suppose our distance is 1,000 miles, no? So this is the model of that one. But the conventional model is just that I'm a teacher, the student is there within 12 feet up distance, no? Then they will get the uh, the message, no? It will be complete, and then the message can be topic, cognitive, or sensitive information that about their feelings, no? Thoughts and feelings, no? So and then there's a feedback. So the destination will speak about what they heard if they don't understand. So in the for example, in the telephone, no, they will ask, oh, what is this? What you're saying? Can you clarify? So that's the feedback, and then the source will go to talk again, send again information. So the loop is like this one, no? Okay, so there is a communication. Whether this modern data communication is the same principles in our communication. There's only one format of communication. So let's define communication is a process of transmitting. Why do we say process? Because you're going to impress your signal, your message. That is your signal. You're going to impress the system, and then the system will transmit them. Na? It's the process of transmitting information, thoughts, ideas, or feelings, na? From one person or group to another. So your speaker, no, when they speak, so combination of thoughts and ideas, no? So it involves communication involves sender. I am the one sender. Message, the one I'm talking. Medium, in which the voice will pass through. It can be the air. It can be like wire. A receiver, the recipient, the ears. In the modern communication, there is a receiver circuits, no? And feedback, no? The feedback is when a speaker speak, no? Then it's a two-way process, no? That's right. So communication is essential in personal interaction or cases and social institution. Communication can be verbal, spoken or written, non-verbal, body language, facial expression, or visual charts, graphs, no? So those are the parameters of communications, no? Effective communications requires clarity. Always mean clarity that they can understand in a simple way, no? Active listening. So the receiver gets the meaning, no? Empathy, understand what's the speaker is trying to convey, and feedback if there's a clarification to ensure mutual understanding. The purpose of communication is actually uh, what we call agreement, no? They can agree. Otherwise, there is no communication. They cannot be understood. No? So communication is the exchange of information between individuals through a common system of symbols, signs, or behavior. No? Behavior can be a there are people is not talking, but their behavior is communicating. So again, also signs, no arrow, go there, no can be signs like that. Can be symbols, no. This is a symbols for plus that means safety. So these are communication. Advertisements communication. So let's talk about the process, no. There's a process of communication. So this is the process, no. So sender to the channel, then receiver, and feedback, no. So the barriers are the noise, no. For example, when people are speaking, they will going to annoy the conversation. So that is the noise, no? So that is unwanted, they call it. No? So communication as a process, no? It's not static. It's a dynamic that means active, no? Involving continuously. If they don't understand, they keep on telling, talking like this one, showing. No? So the communication process typically includes where the sender initiate the message. Start initiating the message, the sender, no? Yeah, encodes and transmits the message, no? That's the message. Translates thoughts into symbols. No? Message, the information transmitted. No? Channel, the medium used, for example, speech, writing, email. No? That's the medium. Receiver, the target of the message, the people. Decoding, interpreting the message. No? And then feedback. So that's the types of communication flow in organization. We have upward because the organization from top, but the communications from down. People done their job, then go to the supervisor. Supervisor report that to the manager. So that's upward. No? From subordinates to superior. Example, an employee submits a performance report or a suggestion to their manager. So that's why we call it upward. It coming from down, from the worker itself. Huh? Application used in employee feedback system, grievance redressal, and reporting. So that's the splitted from progress. No? So there is also downward communication from superior to subordinate. No? For example, there is a changes. No? Example, manager giving instruction to employee or a CEO sending a company wide about email about the new policy. So they're going to change the system. No? So from top going down. So that's why downward. Application used for delegation, instruction, and motivation. So for example, there's a project. No? The consultant will going to direct the staff. No? Okay, so then there's a lateral communication within the level itself. No? Communication occurs between employees or department at the same level. For example, within the worker themselves, no? Or within the manager themselves. No? Team members from the marketing and sales departments collaborating on a campaign. Application facilitates coordination, collaboration, and problem solving. We have also vertical communication upward and downward. No? Flows of information, example, a team leader reporting to department head upward and then relaying instruction to team members that is downward. So upward and down. No? Application maintains the organizational structure, enables decision making. So we call it vertical. So take note, downward, upward, vertical, and then that's one. Okay. So these are the basic of the communication. So on the next meeting tomorrow, we'll discuss further. Thank you. If you have some questions, just message me. Thank you for having with me today. Bye bye.